Okay, so let's start with MTP Series 2 for May-June 21 exam by ICI. We are going to cover first 40 questions in this video, math section. Before we start, I want to give 3 instructions. First, I'm going to speak primarily in English in this video. So even if you don't know Hindi, that is fine. If I speak something, I'll translate. Second, ideally you should solve this paper and then come to this video so that you can learn tricks on how to solve it fast rather than directly looking at the answer. Third thing is, here they give chapter wise questions, that is ratios first, then proportion, indices, log and so on. Obviously in final exam it is not going to be like that, everything is mixed. Even math stats LR questions are mixed, section A, section B is not there in final exam. So remember that, but still obviously this is good for practice. Fine. One more thing before we start, we are going to try to solve every question in 1 minute. Now, if you have problem solving MCQs fast, try to solve more and more questions, try to complete entire module first. Try to revise everything, try to learn all the formulas. Also in description I have given a group of our Telegram channel where I post daily MCQs from random chapters. So you can join that, that will be very useful for this. Also if you have not subscribed yet, do subscribe so that you'll get access to all the videos. I have uploaded live batches of many important chapters like TVM, theoretical distributions, even statistics ke chapters like central tendency, dispersion and correlation. Fine. So chalo then let's start with first 40 questions fast. Be ready with calculator. The ratio of number of boys and girls in a school is 2:5. If there are 280 students in the school, find number of girls. Okay. 280 में they are saying boys and girls are 2:5. That means if 2 are boys, then 5 are girls. How do we solve this? 2 plus 5 is 7. So 280 is 7. How much is 5? 280 by 7 into 5, we get 200. 200 is the correct answer. Third proportional to 9 and 25. That means 9, 25 and x are in proportion. That means 25 square is equal to 9x. So x will be 625 by 9. Now if you see 625 by 9 is not in the options because that is 69.444. So none of the options is 69.444. So none of these is the correct answer. I think they have given the wrong answer in their answer key. Next, third, indices. Everything is in base of 3, right? Everything can be written in base of 3. So let's write it like that. Root 3 is 3 raised to half. 9 is 3 square raised to 5 by 2. 3 square upon 3 raised to 1, 3 raised to half raised to 7 by 2 into 3 square. Let's combine all the powers. It will be 3 raised to half minus 2. Half minus 2 is what? See, you can either calculate or just do it in mind. 0.5 minus 2 will be what? Minus 1.5, right? That is minus 3 by 2. So if you can do it in mind, do it. Otherwise, just write it like this. 1 by 2 minus 2, that is fine. Raised to 5 by 2. Then 3 raised to 2 minus 1 minus half. Niche ke powers will be subtracted. Then raised to 7 by 2 into 3 raised to 2. Chalo. Half minus 2 is 2 into 2, 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 by 2. So 3 raised to minus 3 by 2 into 5 by 2. 3 raised to 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus half is half. Half into 7 by 2 into 3 square. So let's simplify this. 3 raised to 3 into 5 is minus 15 by 4. 3 into 7 by 4. And this will be 3 raised to 2. 2 is what? 8 by 4. So that we can add the powers together quickly. So let's add the power. 8 plus 7 minus 15. 0 by 4. 3 raised to 0 is 1. So 1 will be the correct answer. Option A. Next, fourth. Whenever you see log question with different bases, always remember first thing should come into your mind is change of base. तो पहले change of base करना है हमें immediately. Let me erase this just a second. Fine. So log 8 to base 3 will be log 8 by log 3 divided by log 16 by log 9 into log 10 by log 4. Base 10 लेते हैं so that log 10 will become 1. So that will be log 8. Log 8. Log 8 can be written as log 2 cube by log 3. Multiplied by, we can take reciprocal of this in multiplication. So log 9 by log 6. Log 9 is log 3 square by log 16 is log 2 raised to 4 into log 4 by log 1, that is log of 2 square by log 10 is 1. ठीक है, so it will be 3 log 2 by log 3 into 2 log 3 by 4 log 2 into 2 log 2. So let's cancel whatever we can. Log 3, log 3, log 2, log 2, 2, 2, 4. So 3 and log 2 is remaining. So 3 log 2 will be the correct answer, which is option A. Next, fifth. If P by Q is equal to minus 2 by 3, then what is value of this? The best way to do it would be assume P and Q as, like, see, P by Q they have given as minus 2 by 3, right? So let's take P as minus 2, Q as 3. That's it. So if we put it 2 into minus 2 plus 3 divided by 2 into minus 2 minus 3, that will be minus 4 plus 3, that is minus 1, divided by minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. So 1 by 7 will be the correct answer, option C. Fine. Let's go to next question. Just a second. Sixth, roots of the equation this will be reciprocal of each other if. Understand, if roots are reciprocal, that means one is alpha, other is 1 by alpha. In that case, product of roots will be alpha into 1 by alpha, which is 1. But we know that product of roots is C by A. That means C should be equal to A because C by A is equal to 1. अब यहाँ पे we know that A is equal to 3 and C is equal to K. That means K is equal to 3. That's it. Option C. Next. If one root of this equation is 2, then what is value of K? Okay. See, we know that one root is 2. That means we know that if we put 2, we are going to get the answer. So we just put 2 in that. 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus K is equal to 0. That is 4 minus 6 plus K is equal to 0. Minus 2 plus K is equal to 0. That means K is equal to 2. 2 will be the correct answer, option C. Or you can go by some product of roots also, that is also fine. On the average, experienced person does 7 units of work, while a fresh one 5 units of work. Module का question है daily. But employer has to maintain an output of at least 35 units of work per day. The situation can be expressed as, it looks like they have assumed this as X, this as Y. So 7 units of work one person does. That means X people will do 7X work plus 5 people will, Y people will do 5Y work. And it should be at least 35. That means it should be more than or equal to 35. So option D. Option D will be the correct answer for question 8. Next, 9th. If arithmetic mean between roots of a quadratic equation is 8 and geometric mean is 5, then what is the equation? Okay, good question. Arithmetic mean, let's assume roots are alpha and beta. Arithmetic mean is what? Alpha plus beta by 2 is equal to 8. That means alpha plus beta is equal to 16. So sum of roots is 16. Sum. Geometric mean is 5. That means root of alpha beta is equal to 5. That means alpha beta is equal to 25. This is nothing but product of roots. We know how to form an equation from sum and product. How? X square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0. X square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0. So option B will be the correct answer for 9th one. 10th. Solution space of the inequalities, this and this something, includes the origin and includes this point. Which one is correct? Understand how to do this. Origin is 0, 0. No need to draw the lines. No need to draw the lines. What we'll do is, we'll just put 0, 0 in the both the equations. See what? First is 2x plus y is less than equal to 10. Let's put 0, 0. That means 0 plus 0 is less than equal to 10. This is true, right? This is true because 0 is less than 10. That means it is satisfying the inequality. Similarly, x minus y is less than equal to 5. 0 minus 0 is less than equal to 5. This is also true. So it includes the origin is the correct answer. Let's check second. Includes the point 4, 3. So let's put 4 and 3. 2 into 4, x is 4, y is 3. So 2 into 4 plus 3 is less than equal to 10. Let's check. 8 plus 3, 11 is less than equal to 10. That is not correct, right? Because 11 is greater than 10. That means this is not correct. So only 1 is the correct answer. 10 ka option A will be the answer. Okay. Next, 11th. 11th is on matrices now. If A is equal to 1 by root 2 into 1 minus 1, 1, 1, then A transpose into A or A into A transpose, which is both same, will be equal to what? Fine. Now A is this. A transpose will be what? We can keep, see, For A transpose we can keep 1 by root 2 outside anyway. Transpose में rows become columns, columns become rows. So first column is 1 1, that will become first row, and second column is minus 1 1, that will become second row. Fine. Now we want A into A transpose. So A, which is 1 minus 1 1 1, into A transpose, which is 1 1 minus 1 1. 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2 will be 1 by 2. So let's ignore that. Now this is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. That means this is matching, so answer is also going to be 2 by 2. How to do that? First row and first column, sorry, A into A transpose करना है तो first row first column 1 into 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1. 1 into 1 is 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1 is also 1. Next, first row and second column, let me do it in another color. Next में first row and second column, so 1 into 1 and plus 1 minus 1 into 1, मतलब 1 minus 1 1 minus 1, ठीक है. Next, second row and first column, so that will be 1 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1, so 1 minus 1, and then second row and second column 1 into 1 1 into 1, so that is 1 plus 1. So answer is going to be 1 by 2 in bracket 1 plus 1 is 2 0 0 2. If we multiply it, it is going to become 1 0 0 1. So identity matrix is the correct answer. थोड़ा सा टाइम लगा इसको. Next, 12th, find inverse of this matrix. Now inverse of 2 by 2 matrix is easy. Inverse is what? We have to find adjoint first. So for that, let's find minors. Minors के लिए we'll delete this row, this column, so D. Then similarly, let me erase up. ये position के लिए we'll delete this row, this column, that means C. And similar logic से जाके we can get minors as B and A. Then we find cofactor. Cofactor मतलब we'll have to make this negative. Then we have to get adjoint. Adjoint means transpose of this, so it will become D minus B and minus C and A. And we have to do adjoint into 1 by determinant. What is determinant? A into D minus B into C. So let's check which option gives this. D minus B minus C A and into 1 by determinant. Option C will be the correct answer for 12th one. Next. Now time value of money questions have started. Two equal sums were lent out at 7% and 5% simple interest respectively. Equal sums. The interest earned on two loans adds up to 960 for 4 years. Find the sum lent out. ठीक है. See, equal sums है and 7% and 5% interest. So and it is for 4 years. That means for first loan, let's say amount is X, so it will be X into 7% into 4 years plus X into 5% into 4 years. That is going to be 960 rupees, right? So let's add that 4 into 7% M plus 4 into 5% M plus, that means 0.48x is equal to 960. So x is what? 960 by 0.48, that gives us 2000 rupees. अब 2000 is एक लोन का अमाउंट, सम लेंट आउट इज टोटल दोनों लोन्स का अमाउंट विल बी 4000, ऑप्शन ए. नेक्स्ट 14th, a sum of money amounts to rupees 2800 in 5 years and 22,720 in 7 years. Find principal and rate of interest. They have not given whether this is simple interest or compound interest, but understand, compound interest होता तो amounts इतने rounded off नहीं आते. If it was compound interest, amounts would have been in decimals. So that means this must be compound simple interest. Fine. So we have to find principal and rate of interest. ठीक है. Understand, 5 years में it becomes this much and 7 years में it becomes this much. That means 2 years, gap of 2 years का interest will be how much? 2 years का interest will be 22,720 minus 20,800. That is 1920 rupees. Check. 2 years का interest is 1920 rupees. Now let's go by options. Which option gives us 2 years interest as 1920? Let's check. 5,000 into 6% into 2, that is not 1920. 16,000 into 6% into 2, that is 1920, option B. Next, depreciation. A machine can be purchased for 50,000. Machine will, so that is cost. Machine will contribute 12,000 per year for next 5 years. Assume, acha, not depreciation, it is on NPV. Fine. Assume borrowing cost is 10% per annum. Determine whether machine should be purchased or not. Okay, NPV का question है. So see, it is going to give us 12,000 per year for next 5 years. So let's find present value of that. What is the value of the income today? So we need to find present value of 12,000. So present value will be annuity amount into present value annuity factor with 10% for 5 years. Now this is already given by them 3.79079. Still, if you don't know how to calculate it, 1 divided by 1.1, then 5 times equal to GT. That gives us 3.79078 something, correct? But if they give it, use their answer only. So it will be 12,000 into 3.79079. That is 45,489. Now it is going to give us benefit of 45,000, but we have to purchase it for 50,000. So it should not be purchased. B will be the correct answer. NPV is negative. Next. Annual birth, okay, again module का question. Annual birth and death rates per 1,000 are 39.4 and 19.4 respectively. So 39.4 people take birth and 19.4 people die during the year. That means how many people increase every year? 20 people, right? But 20 people per 1,000. That means 20 by 1,000. How much is it? 20 by 1,000. If you say it is 0.02, that is 2%. That means they want to say 2% people increase every year, annual. The number of years in which population will be doubled, assuming there is no immigration or emigration. That is, no people come to our country, no people get out of our country. Assuming. So in how many people the population will double? Now obviously population will take form of compound interest, because it will be compounded. As population increases, it will keep on increasing more and more rates, say, right? So let's say initial population is 1, principal is 1. We need ending population to be doubled, that is 2. So amount is equal to P into 1 plus I raised to n. So that is 1.02, 2% raised to n. That means 2 is equal to 1.02 raised to n. So what we'll do is, on calculator, we'll take 1.02 and we'll keep on raising it into, and then press equal to till it exceeds 2. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, at one point you are getting 1.9999 nearly, right? Fine. So let's check which of the options is given in the answers. Answers में option क्या क्या दिए? 35, 30, 25. If you see 35 years आ रहा है, मतलब 35 years पे 2 से exceed कर रहा है, right? We have to press n 34 times. That means answer is 35. So A is the correct answer. Effective annual rate of interest corresponding to nominal rate 6% payable half yearly. A formula है directly half yearly. So 1.03 1 plus I raised to n, that is 2 half years are there in 1 year, minus 1. So 1.03 square minus 1, 6.09 is the correct answer. Next. Now depreciation. Cost of machinery is 1,25,000. Its useful life estimated to be 20 years, and rate of depreciation is 10%. What is scrap value? Scrap value is at the end. So it is like amount, this is like principal. We know that amount is equal to principal into 1 minus depreciation rate raised to 20. So it is 1,25,000 into 0.9 raised to 20. They have given this already, so nothing to do. 1,25,000 into 0.1215. 15187.5. Option A. Next. How much amount is required to be invested every year, annuity, so as to accumulate 3 lakhs at the end of 10 years if interest is compounded annually at 10%? 3 lakhs at the end of 10 years, that means this is future value of annuity regular. Future value of annuity regular is what? Annuity amount into 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 upon I. Okay. So future value we know 3 lakhs is equal to annuity amount we don't know into 1.1 raised to 10 years. They have given this value. minus 1 divided by 0.1 I. So let's calculate that. 1.1 raised to 10 is 2.5937 minus 1 divided by 0.1. So this, don't write it ideally because this comes to 15.937. What you can do is add it to memory, m plus, then type 3 lakhs, then divided by MRC equal to, divided by memory में जो भी store किया है equal to, that gives us 18824.11. 18824. So option A is the correct answer, which is the closest. Fine. If you have problems in PV, present value and future value of annuity, I have uploaded entire live batch, revision batch of time value of money, which contains all the shortcuts. So go through that. It is just 3-4 lectures and very useful. So next, 20. Rupees 5,000 is paid every year for 10 years to pay off a loan. So annuity. What is the loan amount? Loan amount is always 2 days, so present value. If interest rate is 14% compounded annually. So we want present value of annuity regular, which is annuity into present value factor. Present value factor they have already given 5.21611. Again, if you want to confirm 1 divided by 1.14, then equal to 10 times, then GT. See, we are getting the same answer. Don't confirm in exam, just use whatever they have given. So 5,000 into 21611. 26080.55. Option B will be the correct answer for 20. Next. Rupees 2,000 is invested at the end of each month in account paying interest 6% per annum compounded monthly. What is the future value of this annuity after 10th payment? Future value of annuity regular is annuity amount into 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 upon I. Now we have to do it carefully. 2,000 into 1 plus I. Now monthly compounding. So not 6%. 6% is 0.06. But monthly means we have to divide it by 12. So 6%, which is 6 by 100, 0.06 by 12. 0.005 plus 1. So 1.005 raised to n is again months now. 10 months. Minus 1 upon 0.005 I. So let's do it. 1.005 raised to 10 into and equal to 9 times. Minus 1 divided by 0.005 into 2000. Answer should be 20,456. Okay, these options are wrong. Wrong है, क्यों wrong है? And possible ही नहीं इतना ज़्यादा आंसर आना, क्यों? Understand? 2,000 for 10 months मतलब 20,000 रुपीज होते हैं. हमारा आंसर है 20,456, which is logical. 20,000 के 50,000 अगर हो रहे होते, if the investment gives 50,000 in 10 months, then everyone will invest in that investment, right? So these are wrong options. 20,456 is the correct answer. Let's go to question number 22. If a simple interest on a sum of money at 6% per annum for 70 years is equal to twice of simple interest on another sum for 9 years at 5%, then the ratio will be what? Ratio of what? Ratio of amounts hoga wo, right? Simple interest on a sum, let's say x, at 6% for 7 years is equal to twice of 2 into simple interest on another sum, let's say y, for 9 years at 5%, right? We want ratio, that means we want x by y. So first of all, let's rearrange this. 7 into 6% is 0.42x is equal to 9 into 5% into 2. So 0.9y. So x by y will be 0.9 by 0.42. Either simplify it or just do it on calculator. 0.9 by 0.42 is 2.142857. So check which option gives that. 15 by 7 gives that. Check. 15 by 7 is 2.142857. Let's proceed. Just a second. Next, in what years will a sum of money double itself at 6.25% per annum simple interest? If you have watched live revision, you know that doubling itself is 100 by rate. That's it. 100 by I gives us rate for simple interest. So 100 by 6.25, not in percentage. 100 by 6.25 is 16 years is the correct answer. Or form an equation, that is okay. Take principal as 1, amount as 2 and form an equation. That is also fine. Next. What will be population after 3 years when present population is 25,000 and population increase at the rate of 3% in first year, 4% in second year and 5% in third year? Very simple on calculator. Take 25,000. First year में 3% increase, so plus 3%. Second year में 4%, so plus 4%. Third year में plus 5%. 28119 will be the correct answer. Next. A sum amounts to 1331 at principal of 1000 at 10% compounded annually. Find time. So amount is 1331. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I raised to n. So 1.331 is equal to 1.1 raised to n. Again go on calculator. 1.1 into 2, 3. That is, if you press n 2 times, you get the answer. That means 3 is the correct answer. 3 years. Next. Time value of money is finished, I guess. Yes. A boy has 3 library tickets and 8 books of his interest in library. Of these 8, he does not want to borrow mathematics part 2 unless mathematics part 1 is also borrowed. In how many ways can he choose the 3 books to be borrowed? ठीक है. That means out of 8 books he wants to borrow 3 books. But the problem is M1 अगर आया तो उसके साथ M2 आ सकता है. Not necessarily आएगा. It does not mean कि M2 has to come. They are just saying कि M2 he will borrow if M1 is also borrowed. ठीक है. So there can be multiple ways. What multiple ways? Understand. Let's treat these 2 books separately. Let's treat it like this: M1, M2 and other 6. So how many ways can he select 3 books? See, he can select 0, 0 and 3 from this, or he can select M1 and 2 from this and not M2, because that is also allowed. He can select M1 and M2 and this. I don't think there is any other way. So this is the answer. So this will be 6C3. 6C3 is how much? To calculate on calculator. 20. 6C3 is 20. Plus this is just one book. 6C2. 6C2 is how much? 15. Plus this will be one book, so nothing. 6C1 is 6. So 20 plus 15 plus 6, 41 is the correct answer, option A. Okay. This was a good question actually. 27. An examination paper consists of 12 questions divided into 2 parts, A and B. Okay. Part A contains 7 questions. Part B contains 5 questions. A candidate is required to attempt 8 questions, selecting at least 3 from each part. In how many ways can he do that? Okay. At least 3 from each part means either total he has to answer 8 questions, right? So 3 and 5 or 4 and 4 or 5 and 3. That's it. So 7C3 into 5C5 or 7C4 into 5C4 or 7C5 into 5C3. So let's calculate that. 7C3 is 35 into 5C5 is 1 plus 7C4 is again 35 ही होगा. 5C4 is 5. 7C5 is 21 and 5C3 is 10, I guess. Correct. So answer will be 35 into 1 m plus, 35 into 5 m plus, 21 into 10 m plus. If we press MRC we get 420, which is the correct answer. Next is 28. A Supreme Court bench consists of 5 judges. In how many ways the bench can give a majority decision? Majority means yes बोलने वाले लोग should be more than no बोलने वाले लोग. That is, yes people should be more than no वाले people. That means 5 people are there. That means this can be 3 and 2, 4 and 1 or 5 and 0, right? So how many ways are there to select 3 out of 5 to say yes? 5C3. This will not matter because remaining 2 will anyway say no, right? So there is only one way of that. Or 5C4 or 5C5. 5C3 is 10, 5C4 is 5, 5C5 is 1. So 16 will be the correct answer. Next, 29. Given 7pk, okay, you have to read this as 7pk is equal to 60 times 7pk minus 3. Then k is what? Now see, the options are not that good, because k is equal to 9 is not possible, because 7p 9 is not possible. So gaya. K is equal to 8 not possible. K is equal to 0 also not possible, because 0 minus 3 will be negative. So 5 is the only answer. So C will be the correct answer. No need to check. In exam, you have to assume that their options are obviously correct. So no need to check. Here you can check if you want. Next, 30. If a raised to 1 by x, b raised to 1 by y, c raised to 1 by z, and a, b, c are in GP, then x, y, z are in what? Now, best way is to assume some numbers. A, b, c are in GP. Okay, don't assume 1, because 1 raised to anything is 1. Let's say A, B, C are 2, 4, 8. Now they are saying a raised to 1 by x, that is 2 raised to 1 by something, is equal to 4 raised to 1 by something, is equal to 8 raised to 1 by something, right? So let's try to make some powers. Understand what we are doing. We want 2 raised to something is equal to 4 raised to something is equal to 8 raised to something. Concentrate. We know that 2 raised to 2 is 4, right? Or we can just say 2 raised to 1 is 2. That is simpler. 4 raised to half is 2, and 8 raised to 1/3 is 2, right? That means we are getting, see, this power was 1 by x, that means this is 1 by x. So 1 by x is equal to 1, that means x is equal to 1. B ka power was 1 by y, that means 1 by y is half, that means y is equal to 2. 1 by z is 1 by 3, that means z is equal to 3. So x, y, z are in what? GP, not AP. Sorry, AP, not GP. 1, 2, 3. Next, T1. If pth term of a GP is x, that means they are saying TP is equal to x, and qth term is y, that is TQ is equal to y. Then what is the nth term? Fine. The best way to do this is assume some numbers, because otherwise it is going to take a lot of time. How will we assume numbers? See, let's assume some GP 2, 4, 8, 16, dot dot dot. Now generally, let's assume TP is equal to x. So let's take T1 is equal to 2. We are saying TP is equal to x and T1 is equal to 2. That means we are taking P as 1 and x as 2. See if you have understood. P as 1 and x as 2. Similarly, now don't take second term generally, because what happens is, if you take consecutive terms, sometimes you get more than one answers. So take third term. Third term is 8. So let's say we are assuming Q as 3, then we are assuming Y as 8. And let's say N is fourth term we want. That is, we want 16. So T4 is equal to 16, this we know. Fine. So let's see which option gives us 16. Fourth term. Fine. First option is x raised to n minus q upon y raised to n minus p. X is 2. Now understand these carefully. X and n is 4. So x is 2. 2 raised to n minus q, 4 minus 3, 1. Upon y, 8 raised to n minus p, that is 3. So 2 by 8 cube, obviously that is not the answer, वो 16 नहीं होगा. Next में if you see same है but raised to p minus q, that means just this raised to p minus q is 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. If we do this raised to minus 2, that is going to be 8 cube by 2 raised to positive 2. अब 8 cube by 2 raised to positive 2 16 नहीं आएगा, पॉसिबल नहीं है. देखो 8 cube is 512 by 2 का square, that is going to be 65,536. So that is also not the answer. 1 is not the answer. Let's check D. D may be actually bracket part is same, so I should have kept it, but fine. X raised to n minus q is 2 raised to 4 minus 3, 1. Y raised to मतलब 8 raised to n minus q is minus, sorry, n minus p is 3. Raised to 1 by p minus q, that is 1 by minus 2. Okay, let's try this. So that is going to be 8 cube by 2 raised to positive half, मतलब square root. So 8 cube by 2 का square root is 16. 16 is the correct answer, so option D is the correct answer. In exam, if you check A, B, C, then no need to check D, just tick the option. Here we did it. Next 32. Sum of this series to n terms. Again, just take n as 2 terms. What is 2 terms ka sum? 0.5 plus 0.55. Do it on calculator. 1.05, right? So just put n as 2 and check which option gives us 1.05. Put n as 2 and check which option gives us 1.05. So let's check. First option, 5 into 2 by 9 m plus, then 0.1 raised to 2, उसको 1 से माइनस करो, into 5 by 9. No, that gives us 1.6611 something, so that is not correct. Second, 0.1 raised to 2, उसको 1 से माइनस करो, into 5 by 81. This should be put as m minus क्योंकि subtraction में, and 5 into 2 by 9. This should be put as m plus. If we press MRC, we get 1.05. This is the correct answer. We have solved a lot of questions like this in additional question bank videos of sequence and series. They are available on the channel. Go through them. I have solved a lot of questions like this, so you'll get a lot of practice from that. 33. Let R is a set of real numbers such that function R from R and G function is also R from R to R. R is the range, R is the domain. R as defined by f of x and g of x, something they have given. We have to find f of g. So we have to find f of gx. Understand, f of x is x square plus 3x plus 1. Always think like this. So f of a will be a square plus 3a plus 1. So f of g of x will be gx square plus 3gx plus 1. So let's put gx ka value. So 2x minus 3 square plus 3 into 2x minus 3 plus 1. Let's solve this. A minus b bracket square is a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square plus 6x minus 9 plus 1. 9 minus 9. So 4x square plus 6 minus 12 is minus 6x plus 1. Option C is the correct answer for 33. Next, let's go to 34. In a survey of 300 companies, number of companies using different media N, R and T are as follows. They have given N, R, T, some intersections and so on. Find number of companies using none of these media. None of these means try to understand Venn diagram ka outer part. None of these is outer part. That is union ka dash. So we want N of N union R union T dash. We can get N of N union R union T easily because everything is given. See, N union R union T ka formula is N plus R plus T minus N intersection R minus R intersection T minus T intersection N plus N intersection R intersection T. Everything is given, so let's do it. 200 plus 100 plus 40 minus 50 minus 20 minus 25 plus 5. 250. But we want iska dash. Total 300 companies are there. 250 is our answer, so 50 will be final answer. None of the media. 50 companies. 35. If A is 1, 2, 3, 4, B is 2, 4, 6, 8. F of 1 is 2, F of 2 is 4, F of 3 is 6, F of 4 is 8. Function is from A to B. Then what is F inverse? F inverse will be what? Output will be input, input will be output. So instead of 1 to 2, it will become 2 to 1, then 4 to 2, then 6 to 3, and then 8 to 4. So option A. Output will become input, input will become output. ठीक है. 36 integration. Simple है. X square integration is x cube by 3 minus 1 का integration is x plus c या k. B. Now some technical issue. So let's move to question number 37. 37 way they have asked second derivative, so this might take a bit of time. Let's find first derivative first, dy by dx. So dy by dx will be 2x का derivative is 2 plus 4 by x. 1 by x का derivative is, that will become x square and negative. So minus 4 by x square. ठीक है. Then second derivative, 2 का derivative will be 0. That minus will become plus now. And so see, this is x raised to minus 2, right? So minus 2 नीचे आएगा. So it is going to be minus of minus 2 into 4 divided by x cube. So it is 8 by x cube. Now let's put it in the given expression, x square into second derivative, that is 8 by x cube, plus x into 2 minus 4 by x square minus y, sorry, minus y. So this we can cancel. So 8 by x plus 2x minus 4x by x square minus y की जगह पे we can put the value of y, that is 2x, that will become minus 4 by x. So again we can cancel x and 1x, so it will be plus 2x minus 2x we can cancel. So 8 by x minus 4 by x minus 4 by x, that is going to be 0 because denominator is common, so 0 is the correct answer.